Cell phones, laptops, tablets have become the technology of everyday life for a lot of us, and many public schools are integrating those as tools in the classroom.
KOMU 8's Lindsay Cooper tells us how one researcher thinks this is something parents need to know about.
Technology as a learning tool. It's an issue that's affecting public schools across the country, and one researcher is launching a study to find out how.
The real issue is, what are we doing to help students learn better, teachers to teach better, schools to be more effective?
Cell is using hundreds of studies from other states to find answers right here in Missouri. His research involves 75,000 students in the Springfield area.
It's not just throwing laptops at students. It has to go far beyond that.
What yours is, I don't do math, so.
One-to-one technology programs are popping up in schools across the state. Programs that give every student a wireless device to use in and out of the classroom.
We're trying to say, under what conditions do one-to-one programs have positive results? And part of that, we think, is how this technology is getting actually used. So the how part becomes very important.
And teachers at Joplin High School provide prime examples of just how technology can be used effectively. One teacher uses a computer-simulated game to teach students about American government.
The students are managing a law office, and different clients come in with certain cases that involve rights guaranteed in the amendments to the Constitution. And in order to win the game, the students have to match the clients that come in with the appropriate lawyer who specializes in that case.
And students say it's lessons like these that make it hard to imagine class without laptops.
It's just become like a vital part of the classroom, and I think it's really changed us for good.
But integrating this technology into classrooms wasn't easy at first.
The biggest challenge was getting the teachers used to be able to, on day one, start with computers and not have their typical lesson plan and textbooks and everything that they relied on before.
Tornado-ravaged Joplin received a $500,000 donation to purchase its laptops. But schools like Sarcoxy High just don't have funds like that in the budget.
Of course, an iPad or a tablet in every kid's hands would be fantastic. But again, we're a low-income school. We run almost 70% free and reduced lunch. And so obviously dollars are tight, and we don't have the capability for that. And even if we opened up like a bring your own device type situation, right now our network couldn't handle it.
And even upgrading the network and buying the technology wouldn't solve all the problems.
I can't assign something where they go home, because you can't know that every single student is going to have a computer at home, or even if they do have one, do they have internet connection at home?
My mom and I both have laptops, but we don't have a printer or internet or anything like that.
But even if students can't take the technology home,
it's also the ability to add additional kinds of instruction, to go beyond what's in textbooks, and maybe even to replace textbooks in some cases.
Measured before the laptops in Joplin, state assessment scores put students at both Joplin and Sarcoxy in the same category. That category was average. Cell's research is still in its early stages, but he hopes next year's assessment scores will give Missouri schools a better idea of how to plan for the future. Lindsay Cooper, KOMU 8 News, Springfield.
Cell says the goal of the study is to help Missouri schools come up with individual plans for integrating technology into the classroom. He says this information is also important for many parents who may have to pay insurance costs if their child's school implements a one-to-one program.